Okay, new chapter, transport system. New chapter is the transport system. Transport and communication system. Transport and communication are known as a lifeline of state economy. Lifeline of state economy. One is transport and communication are known as a lifeline of state economy. One is a lifeline of Jeevanadi antaru general ga Jeevanadi, lifeline of state economy. One is Jeevanadi. Okay, next one is transport system are classified into four types. One is road transport or roadways. Second one is railways or rail transport, and airways or air transport, waterways or water transport. These are categories transport system. One is roadways, railways, airways and waterways. Okay, now we are discussing about roadways. Generally in 1943 Nagapur Road Development Plan, according to Nagapur 1943 Nagapur Road Development Plan, according to 1943 Nagapur Road Development Plan, roadways are classified into one is NH, national highways are classified into one is national highways, and second one is SH ante state highways, national highways, state highways, and next one is district roads or district roads or Jilla Parishad roads. District roads are Jilla Parishad roads. Next one PRRR, Panchayati roads or rural roads. Panchayat or rural roads. Generally, transport and communication system are known as lifeline of state economy or Indian economy. Next one, transport system are classified into four categories. One is roadways, railways, airways and waterways. According to 1943 Nagapur Road Development Plan, roadways are classified into four categories. One is national highways, and second one is state highways, and third one is district roads, and fourth one is panchayati roads or rural roads. Yes, okay. Now we are discussing about national highways. Generally, national highways. First one is national highways. One is CPWD. What is CPWD? Stands for Central Public Works Department. Central Public Works Department. One is Central Public Works Department, CPWD. What is the main objective of CPWD? The main objective of CPWD is to construct the national highways. It is the main purpose of CPWD. The main objective of CPWD is to construct the national highway. It is the main purpose of CPWD. Okay, next one is NHAI. NHAI stands for National Highway Authority of India. National Highway Authority of India. National Highway Authority of India. The main objective is, what is the main objective of NHAI? The main objective is to maintain the national highways, to maintain the national highways. And the third one is NHDP. NHDP stands for National Highway Development Program. National Highway Development Program. National Highway Development Program. NHDP stands for National Highway Development Program. Okay, the main objective is to develop the national highways, to develop the national highway. It is the main purpose, to develop the national highways. These are important organizations. One is CPWD. CPWD stands for Central Public Works Department. The main objective is to construct the national. It is the main purpose, to construct the national highways. One is. Second one, NHAI. NHAI stands for National Highway Authority of India. The main purpose is to maintain the national highways, to manage the national highways. And NHDP stands for National Highway Development Program, to develop the national highways. These are important organizations. Yes. Okay, next one, national highways. One is national highways. National highways in India. One is these national highways passes through the state of Telangana. One is these national highways passes through the state of Telangana. One is NH9. New name NH65. Okay, next one is National Highway 7. New name National Highway 44, renamed as National Highway 44. One is NH9, National Highway 65, NH7, NH44 rename. First one, National Highway 7. National Highway 7 it connects Srinagar and for example, national highways. The Government of India launched some important programs. For example, one is Golden Quadrilateral Program. Golden Quadrilateral Program. Golden Quadrilateral Program. One is Golden Quadrilateral Program. Swarna Chaturbuji Karyakram antadini. The Government of India launches some important programs to develop the national highways. There one is Golden Quadrilateral Program. Swarna Chaturbuji Karyakramam. Swarna Chaturbuji. Golden Quadrilateral Program. It was launched in the year 2000 and 2001. 2000 and 2001. It was launched in 2000 and 2001. This program was launched in the year 2000 and 2000. Atal Bihari, during the time of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. During the time of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, this program 2000 launched in 2000 and 2001 Atal Bihari Vajpayee time. But what are the main objectives? What are the main objectives of Golden Quadrilateral Program? Generally, what are the main objectives? Generally, it connects metropolitan cities. The main purpose is it connects metropolitan cities. For example, it is a Delhi. Next one, it is a Mumbai. Next one, it is a Chennai. It is a Kolkata. Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. The main objectives of what are the main objectives of Golden Quadrilateral program? Main objectives వచ్చేసి one is it connects metropolitan cities. It connects metropolitan cities. It connects metropolitan cities like one is Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata. Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. It is the main purpose of, it is the main objective of Golden Quadrilateral. It connects Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata metropolitan cities. Metropolitan cities. మెట్రోపాలిటన్ నగరాలను కలపటానికి ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ స్టార్ట్ చేశారు. ఇట్ వాజ్ లాంచ్డ్ ఇన్ ద ఇయర్ 2001 డ్యూరింగ్ ద టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అటల్ బిహారీ వాజ్పేయి. The main purpose is, the main objective is it connects metropolitan city Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. The longest segment as a part of Golden Quadrilateral program, the longest segment is Chennai and Kolkata. Chennai and Kolkata is the longest segment, approximately 1600 kilometers. Golden Quadrilateral program, generally it was launched in 2001 during the time of Atal Bihari. The main objectives, it connects metropolitan city Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. Okay, it is the largest. Chennai and Kolkata is the longest segment as a part of Golden Quadrilateral program. Yes, okay, next one is North-South corridor and East-West corridor. These are important programs launched by the Government of India. North-South and East-West corridor. North-South and East-West corridor. First one, North-South and East-West corridor అనగానే మనం ఇలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వన్ ఈజ్ North-South and East-West corridor. North-South corridor and East-West corridor. East-West corridor. North-South corridor and East-West corridor. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ North-South corridor. One is North-South corridor. One is, it is a north, it is a south. North-South corridor, it connects, it stretch from Srinagar up to Kanyakumari in the state of Tamil Nadu. It stretch from Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir. It stretch from Jammu and Srinagar up to Kanyakumari in the state of Tamil Nadu. It stretch from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory. Next one, Kanyakumari in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu. It is a north-south corridor. Generally, it is a north-south corridor. This national highway is known as National Highway 44. National Highway 44. National Highway 44. It is the longest NH7, old name, present name NH44. It connects north-south. It is a north-south corridor. It stretch from Srinagar up to Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu. It is the longest national highway. It is the longest national highway. It is the longest national highway in the country. It is the longest national highway in the country. 3,700 above. 3,700 kilometers above. It is the longest national highway. 3,700 kilometers above. It is the longest national highway in the country. It connects, it stretch from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. Okay, next one, East-West corridor. For example, next one, East-West corridor. It is a east, it is a west. East-West corridor. East-West corridor, it connects, for example, east-west corridor from east, from Silchar to in east part, it stretch from Silchar in Assam రాష్ట్రంలో సిల్చార్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్. ఇట్ స్ట్రెచ్ ఫ్రమ్ సిల్చార్ అప్ టు పోర్బందర్ ఇన్ గుజరాత్, అప్ టు పోర్బందర్ in Gujarat state, Porbandar in Gujarat. From Silchar to, it stretches from Silchar in Assam up to Porbandar in Gujarat. Porbandar in Gujarat state. It is a east-west corridor. Kabatti one is north-south corridor and second thing is east-west corridor. The north-south corridor and east-west corridor joining at or confluence at, joining at Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh. Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh. Jhansi in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh. One is north-south and east-west corridor. The north-south corridor, it stretches from north. It stretches from Srinagar up to Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu. East-west corridor from east, Silchar in Assam up to Porbandar in Gujarat. It is a east-west corridor. The north-south and east-west corridor joining at Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh, at confluence at Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, generally east-west corridor, it is a National Highway 27. National Highway 20. It is a National Highway 27. It is a National Highway 44. The National Highway 27 and National Highway 44 are merges at or joining at Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh state. Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh state. Okay, NH 44 in the state of Telangana, NH 44, National Highway 44. In the state of Telangana, National Highway 44, NH 44. It is the longest national highway. It is the longest national highway in Indian state of Telangana. Telangana రాష్ట్రంలో అత్యంత పొడవైన నేషనల్ హైవే NH 44 is the longest national highway, above 500 kilometers, approximately 520 kilometers, 520 కిలోమీటర్ల పొడవైన నేషనల్ NH 44 is the longest national highway in the state of Telangana. It is the longest national highway in the state of Telangana. These are important points about. Next one is NH 44 and also NH 9. Okay, next one is NH 9, old name, NH 9, present name, National Highway 64, National Highway 65. National 44, generally it passes through, one is Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory. Next one Punjab, National Capital Territory of Delhi. Next one is Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana. In the state of Telangana, it passes through, one is Nirmal. Next one Hyderabad, Jadcherla. Next one Kottakota. Then enter into Andhra Pradesh. Next one up to Kanyakumari in the state of Tamil Nadu. It passes through, one is Madurai. Next Madurai and Krishnagiri up to Kanyakumari. It is the longest national highway in the country. It is the longest national highway in Telangana state also. Generally it passes through, one is Nirmal, Hyderabad. Next one Jadcherla, Shadnagar, Shamshabad. Next one, finally it enters into Andhra Pradesh. These are important points about north, south and east, west corridor. Next one, National Highway NH 9 or NH 65. NH 9, old name, present name NH 65. It connects, generally NH 65, it connects Pune and Machilipatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Machilipatnam. It connects Pune and Machilipatnam. Pune is in Maharashtra. Machilipatnam in Andhra Pradesh. It is also passes through the state of Telangana. Telangana రాష్ట్రం గుండానే పాస్ అవుతుంది. It passes through Telangana state. It passes through, one is Hyderabad. Next one LB Nagar, ఎల్బీ నగర్, వనస్థలిపురం. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ సూర్యాపేట్ అండ్ కోదాడ. హైదరాబాద్, ఎల్బీ నగర్, వనస్థలిపురం, సూర్యాపేట్ అండ్ కోదాడ. ఇట్ పాసెస్ త్రూ తెలంగాణ స్టేట్. లైక్ one is Hyderabad, ఎల్బీ నగర్, వనస్థలిపురం, సూర్యాపేట్ అండ్ కోదాడ. Yes, okay. These are important points about national highways.